Hi everybody, this is a new video for an old file because I've just tweaked the design so that it can now be cut from 12 by 12 card using the standard mat. Previously you needed the long mat and A3 or tabloid card, but I've just tweaked the handle a little bit, taken a little bit off the base of it, and now it cuts comfortably from 12 by 12 and still works beautifully. So this is a presentation box for a mug, and then at the side of it you've got this pretty little pyramid box which can be used to put chocolates in. The box has an insert at the bottom to hold the base of the mug and that little box, and then you put your mug inside. Oh, there's the little box full of chocolates. Let's get to where the actual mug is inside. Yeah, you put your mug and the little chocolate box in, and then you can put the insert on the top to hold everything nicely in place so nothing can rattle about or move around inside your box once it's closed up. It's a lovely sturdy box with this gable closure. You just carry it by that central handle, but the base is very strong anyway. The side flaps are the full length of the base, not each, but they make the full length of the base up, and then the other longer flaps that come from the front and back make it very, very strong as well. This file is also supplied in Studio 3 for users of the basic version of Silhouette Studio, and it comes in Canvas workspace files where everything is the right size, the right colour as per the PDF of instructions for assembly, and where the scores are set to little dashes. But you do need the downloaded version of Canvas workspace to use those files. I think sometimes it's just a little bit easier than trying to bring an SVG in, because my SVGs are quite large on the canvas, and if you try taking it in to Canvas Workspace, the SVG, even though you can, it automatically resizes it to fit on your mat, and then it can be a little bit of a pain to resize it. So if you do have a ScanNCut machine and you can get Canvas Workspace downloaded onto the device that you run your machine from, then those Canvas Workspace files make it really easy to use. But this video is actually to show how to take the file through Design Space, so we'll go and do that now. So a new project, upload image. I'm on the desktop version for PC and I always have it full screen, so here I click browse, but if you don't have it full screen or you've got two screens, you can just drag the file. But I'm going to click browse. Then you would navigate on your machine to wherever your file's saved. I've been bringing these in to test them today, as I say, I've just tweaked the design a little bit. And for Design Space, you get two separate files. You get the mug box, the outer box, in one file, and then that separate little pyramid box on its own. For Studio 3 and Canvas Workspace, I've put them all into one project just to make it easier. So Mug and Chocks box is the one that we bring in for the outer box. So you don't need to do anything, just keep clicking upload and continue, and it lands on your canvas already selected. So your first step is to ungroup it. As I said, I'm on the desktop version for PC, so ungroup for me is this first icon on the left at the top of your layers panel over here on the right. So just click it to ungroup it. That lets you see the two groups inside, and the top group in my SVGs is always where the lines live that you need to convert to score. We can't make them come in already set to score, you've just got to do that little step yourself. So select that group, go to your operations menu, they're currently set to basic cut, click on basic cut and choose score from the drop down, and you can see that they've been converted now. And because there's more than one set of scores, we've got to ungroup that group. So again, just click on that first icon. Then click on the group below, which contains all the coloured cut pieces, and ungroup that. And so now everything on canvas is a separate piece, and we can attach individual scores to the pieces that they relate to. Easiest way to do that, I think, click on canvas somewhere near a piece, drag a box to more or less enclose it, you don't need to go all the way around, and attach. My score lines are always compound paths, so you only need to just touch one side of it and it selects it. And we need to do this for every separate piece on canvas that's got score lines. Don't attach everything together or it'll be too big to cut. So that's super simple. I'll click make it, As I said, I've changed this design so it can now be cut entirely on 12 by 12, which I think makes things a little bit more universally simple for everybody. And so to make the two inserts, you need one piece of 12 by 12. To make the outer box, you need 3 sheets of 12 by 12. And then you just need probably most likely acetate or PVC. You're going to be buying that in letter or A4 sized pieces, so you just need one of those to cut the window. And that's it. It's a really easy box to cut, and it's simple to assemble as well, but you do get a PDF of instructions. I think I might have it open actually because I'm just working on that as well. Yeah, so that's the front page. You get a diagram of what the different SVGs look like. It tells you what size they should be when they land on your canvas, just in case there's any glitch with design space and SVGs are coming in at the wrong size, which they do very occasionally. And then it goes on to show you how to assemble everything, including the tiny little box and then the main outer box there. Right, if you've got any questions when you come to cut or assemble it, please don't hesitate to get in touch. The links to do that are in the description below this video. You can contact me on Etsy or Facebook, whichever you prefer. And if you've just stumbled across this video and you'd like to buy the SVG, there's a link to do that too. And just a separate little note, because this is a new video for an old file, if you've already purchased this file on Etsy and you've got the version that cuts on the long mat and you would like this version that cuts on the short mat, just contact me on Etsy with your old order number, or I'll probably be able to find it just from your name. But do contact me on Etsy and I'll be very happy to email you the file directly so you've got this new amended version. And I just remembered then that I haven't brought the little tiny box in, the little chocolates box on its own, so I'll do that now. I scurried off too soon. So again, upload image, browse, there's the little pyramid box, that one there. Open, continue, upload, and it lands on your canvas. And this one's even simpler to deal with because it is just a single piece file. So we're just going to open the group that it comes in, select that top layer again, which is the lines that we need to convert to score. Go to your operations menu, down to score, and you can see that they get converted. And then we just need to select the whole thing and attach. Because it's just a single piece file, it's a little bit easier to work with. So then if we click make, we can see that it just easily fits on one piece of 12 by 12. It's too big to cut from either letter or A4 at the size it comes in at for this particular project. But of course it's a really useful little box. You could just make this again and again for tiny little party favors or whatever you wanted to. It's a really useful little file to have, I think, but for this project, to fit in the box, to fit in that insert, it needs to be cut at this size and you need one sheet of 12 by 12. Don't forget, if you're purchasing 3 or more SVG files at one time from the Tanglecraft Studio Etsy shop, the link is in the description, you can use the 30 for 3 discount code to get 30% off your total purchase. This offer runs all the time, but you need to use that code when you check out. And if you haven't already joined the Tanglecraft Studio Facebook group, join now to get any special Etsy discount codes issued to group members and to take advantage of the free SVG files I give away in the group from time to time. The link to the group is in the description. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.